Good morning. Welcome to Thursday morning and Groundhog Day. Thursday, February the 2nd. What's up? Welcome to Ken versus 10. I'm Ken, SSK promo Mr. Bill. This is my show, Ken versus 10, where I try to beat down my death pile 10 listings at a time. And what I try to do is see how many of those listings I can sell from this week until next week. And we are going to say hi to some folks in the chat already. Len 5280 finds, good morning, sir. Good to have you here. You get to watch live today. That's cool. That's great. No work today, or are you on a snow day out there? And Janelle from FJ Treasures is here. Good morning. Good morning. FJ Mac right back there, hanging out with the rest of the guys. Commonwealth Hudson, Fleet Frank, Old Screen Flips, all the Mr. Bills. So it is Groundhog Day. Imagine that already. Man, it'll be 4th of July soon. Christmas again. And Jill is here, and she said I look warmer than I did this morning on my live. Yes, I did. Let's see. Len took the day off. Have a pool tournament to shoot this weekend. Excellent. So is today practice day? Do you have a pool table at your house that you practice, or you go to a local bar or pub or something like that? And are you expected to win? Are you the odds-on favorite there, Len, to win? Good morning to my mother in the chat. And this Groundhog Edition. Yeah, Jill had said about me looking warmer. I went this morning. I live in the same city here in Ohio. We have, you've all heard of Puxatawny Phil, the nation's groundhog, but Ohio has our groundhog, Buckeye Chuck, that is, he's our weather predictor for Ohio, and they have a ceremony over just right around the corner. It's only like 3 miles from my house. Takes me like 5 minutes to get there, and I've never been there. All these years, I've never went over and checked out Buckeye Chuck, and I know why now, because he predicted 6 more weeks of winter. He did not see his shadow. It was a little overcast today, so we still got some winter. At least, 6 weeks. I'm shooting for only about a month and a half myself, but we will see. And Janelle says that she gets to watch live today too. Won't be able to list out here tomorrow. Too cold, and try to get the shed warmed up. So today's a listing day. Well, very good. Hopefully you will be productive and get some stuff done. Going to be negative degrees and wind chill. Yeah, it's supposed to be negative wind chills here in Ohio tomorrow. Local bar for the pool tournament. And again, are you the odds-on favorite to win this one, Len? And Jill is saying hi to my mom and pop, Fred and Judy. So, yeah, that it was freezing cold. It was only like 20 degrees when I went out there this morning. I was probably out there for about 35, 40 minutes at the festivities. Normally they have a thing where like the first 50 or 100 people get a spam sandwich. I'm not sure why they serve spam sandwiches at the Groundhog Day festivities, but that's what happens. Thirsty today for some reason. I don't know why. But it is Thursday morning, and I am going to send out a few offers here as I do every Thursday morning. I've already got them set up. I'm going to send out about 7. I have about 18 that I can send some offers on, but I've been doing an experiment in my store with Something went wrong. What went wrong? I don't know what went wrong with sending my offers. I've been trying to do an experiment with Plush to see if listing stuff in a category helps to um, boost sales in that category of unlisted stuff that has been there for a while, and also doing a designated plush category from January, February, and March to be all travel. I'm putting all of the money that I make from those sales towards my travel fund so I can get out this year to more of the reseller meetups and the, travel to go to the big long, 100-mile yard sales and 127 and the Route 40 sales and the Route 30 sales, and just, gonna have maybe 2 Vegas trips planned. Uh, so that's what I am doing. Okay, those offers got sent out. So I'm not sending offers on Plush right now because in January I ended up kind of heavily listing in that category. And I started about maybe halfway through. I think the 15th was the first time I actually had started my test, and I ran a 50% off sale in my plush category, and it ended up I sold 15 plush, and the thing that was cool about that is probably 12 of the 15 were old plush that had been in the store for a while and only like 3 of the newly listed ones. So I think it did boost that category. And I made a total of $117.78 towards my travel fund. So I separated that out. Um, let's see. I am shooting the AAA division for the first time. Last year at the same tournament, I took 4th place in A division. Excellent. Well, good luck to you. And good morning, Billsy Bear. How are you this morning, my friend? And Cameron is in the house. Good morning, Cameron. Good to have you, my friend. Some highs to Cameron. And Roman, anytime picker. How you doing, Roman? Always enjoy Roman's lives, showing all the finds that he has and all the sales. I'm getting behind here already. Jimmy, bam. Ken is good luck. Just sold a toy for $100 the very second I clicked on this video. Well, hey, there you go. That's what I'm all about. Yeah, smash that thumbs up button or any button out there. And Paul, the flippin' sports guy, is here with us as well. That's cool, Jimmy. Congratulations there from Janelle. And a good job from Roman. That's cool. What kind of toy was it, Jimmy? For $100. So just to kind of finish up on my plush, I got $117.78 towards my travel fund. Average cost I had in those plush was about 65 cents a piece. And the average sale cost was about $7.85, which is pretty low. I usually try not to sell stuff less than $10, but on the average, that was the price. But that's still 12 times my money on plush. So I'll take it. They sit there in the bin. They do take up a lot of space for sure, as I know Janelle probably knows that for sure. She sells a lot of plush. Always like to see her finds, what she's finding out there, so I know what to look for. Um, I've been here since he did the recap of what the show is, Roman. I just like to wait to see. Okay, I got you. I got you. I need glasses today. My eyeballs are he sold a 1994 Kenner Power Spark plastic welding set. Very cool. $100. Well, hopefully everybody else gets some sales while we're on the show. If you do get a sale while you're on here, and maybe I'll hit one on those offers that I just sent out. I had an odd situation come up with an offer. Okay, so my sales ended the other day and it was on a 25% sale. And so a buyer that was a watcher, then when the sale ended and I sent out offers, I sent them out at 20%. And then I started a new sale at 25. Well, I got a message from a buyer that said, this is the first time I've ever got an offer for higher than that, like the regular asking price. So I kind of investigated and I figured out that's what had happened, that they got an offer at 20% and then the item was 25%. They just kind of overlapped there. And I So I sent them a message, told them, what had happened. Then that was a couple of days ago. Then I got a message this morning right before I went on. It was for a Christmas ornament, and we're only talking like maybe $10. Well, their offer was for $9.99 and the sale price was for $9.37. And they were kind of squabbling over that, whatever that is, 60 some, 50 some cents. And they wanted to know if they could get it at the 937, which they ended up just going to the store and finding that it was on sale. And so they just bought it straight out from there. So that was cool. Uh, yes, learn to be picky when it comes to bigger size plush. Yeah, I've been really picky because a lot of the plush that I'm listing is common stuff that Kohl's cares on, a lot of just common Build-A-Bear stuff, and I did list some better plush this week as well. But when I first started and got all excited about selling plush, I was just out there buying everything willy-nilly, if you will. Uh, Roman and Tom Brady have finally retired from the NFL. Well, you had a good career. It was a good run, Roman. Um, there It's sad day, Roman. There's no more Montreal Expos players in professional sports. Are you a big CFL fan, Paul? For sure. Um, and Roman sold an unusual CPU processor, Intel quad core. How did you test that thing, Roman, or did you just sell it as untested? Um, Man, look how far I am behind in this chat already. I hate that. That's one of my pet peeves. Um, I had someone send 45 offers, all for the same listed price. Against better judgment, I accepted them all. Oh, well, how did that turn out, Paul? Were those all sports cards? Montreal Expos was my favorite baseball team growing up. We did have the Colorado Rockies, didn't have the Colorado Rockies. I'm going to catch up here. Oh, the Expos. Okay. What did I say? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Jimmy has not retired from the Backyard Nerf Football League. If you're looking for quarterback for your team, Jimmy, I know we're in competition here for the QB position, but I could use a good backup because I am the world's greatest um, Backyard Nerf quarterback. Oh, I had some trouble when I was starting out, Jimmy. I had my name. Where's it at? I had my new name right there. Poop Shoe Ken. If you don't know what Poop Shoe Ken is about, go check out the Reseller Clickbait podcast that I do with Jimmy Old School Flips, and you'll find out the last episode. Don't get angry, or don't be angry about not getting something. I think that's something along those lines. But check out that. You'll find out what Poop Shoe Ken is all about. Jimmy's gonna go against me for the starting QB position. He said, "I'll pay Friday." Today, he says, "Can you cancel? I won't be able to pay this week." Well, boo. That sucks. I hate cancellations and watchers. Quit watching it. Just buy it. That's what I say. I should probably get to listing something. I'm already 15 minutes into this show, and I haven't listed a thing yet. But today we're going to be listing. I came across some shoes and stuff that I had. I have a ton of shoes that I need to list. And so they were next up kind of in the pile. So I'm going to list them, starting with this pair of really cool Converse All-Stars right there. These came from Jill. I'm not sure. I don't know if these were actually Jill's that she wore. I don't think so because they're too small. I think she picked these right here, someplace at a yard sale or a thrift store, and poop shoe. Hey, and there is Aaron Rebel Junk in the chat. Aaron was participated in my live this morning. I saw her when I was out watching Buckeye Chuck, the official Ohio groundhog for Groundhog's Day. We got 6 more weeks of winter going on around here. There's no poop in any of the shoes you're going to list, is there? No, there is not. I put them all on, especially these right here. I've been wearing these around all night. Gold glittery pumps, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but they actually like light up right in here. This whole heel. Yeah, you can't see that on there, but they light up. So I'm gonna get those listed. So anyway, those Converse shoes, they're about they're gonna go up about $50. Going rates around 45 or so. I'm gonna take offers on that stuff. But that is what am I doing here? It's like the first day I've ever listed. Can't seem to figure out what I'm doing here, pushing the buttons, paying attention to the chat. Yeah, Jill is a Converseaholic. Surprised he didn't turn the original poop shoe into some kind of backyard football trophy. Ooh, if I still had it. I think I threw those things away that day. Aaron had one of those "Can you hold till Friday" messages, and they paid on Wednesday. I was super surprised. Well, that's cool. Yeah, early payment is always the best. Yeah, Jimmy knows me. Jimmy knows me. Ken Groundhog Chuck is tired of them pulling him out all the time. He said next year he will hide in the sand on a Florida beach. Yeah. That's I would like to be. What's good, baby? Ray, the Nashville Flipper, in the house as well. Good to see you, Ray. Good morning. Good morning. Um, so those Converse shoes, Jill. Now she doesn't come off the Converse shoes that often. The ones that are in her personal collection, she wears those all the time. And since I have these on the table, I might as well go ahead. This is a lower East Side brand, and they're not they're about a $25 shoe or so, 25 to 30. There's only like a couple of comps on them. So we're gonna throw it out there and see what happens. List that. So there's 2 of my 10. I didn't do very good last week on Ken versus 10. I think I sold like one of the items that I listed. But hey, better than a stick in the eye. Everybody saying hi to Ray in the chat and Ray reciprocating. Yes, I just sold Jimmy shoes. Actually, I got these from Jill. She wore these. I wish she would have given the stripper pole too to go with them. I'd like to have that as a set. Her light up shows. I forget we had some sort of like fun event or something that we went to. Um, yeah, Jimmy wore those too. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything funny right there. How about them apples? Rudolph, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. These are official from Rudolph the movie. Some slippers, size extra large. I know I'm getting these up a little late. I should have had them out before Christmas, but I checked my calendar earlier, and there's a Christmas coming up next year. So I got that going for me. I've still been selling a lot of Christmas ornaments that and these are going to go, those shoes are about like 35 to 40 bucks. So they're going to go up about, I think, like 39.99 based on comps. So those slippers, the Rudolph slippers. Jill, again, as the theme of every Ken versus 10, it seems like anymore, Jill got those for me someplace at a thrift or a yard sale. Yes, Jimmy wore those for his Rockettes edition with that kick he's got. Jimmy's got the high kick. Oh yeah. I think it was Larry. Larry Way Out One, who's usually in the chat. He had a video. He bought a whole bunch of stripper shoes one time. Yeah, and has made a bunch of money off of those, I believe. Today is just straight Coke Zero in the cup. Oh, but I do have right here on a Nutty Buddies. Everybody like Nutty Buddies. Here's what I found out about Nutty Buddies. Okay, look at this. Okay, a Nutty Buddy is made up of like 4 yummy layers. So look at that. You can pull that. There's peanut butter there. There's peanut butter there, and I want to take a bite because it's yummy. Don't want to chew in the microphone. But see, if you break those apart, because there's 2 in a package, right? So if you break those apart into each layer, it's like you get to eat 8 Nutty Buddies in one sitting, which really sounds terrible, if I were to just say, "Oh, doc, I wonder why my numbers are all out of whack." Well, it's because I eat 8 Nutty Buddies at every sitting. Yes, it was Larry with the stripper shoes. Um Well, Jill seems to do a lot more sourcing than me, it seems like. Well, I think she pulls all this stuff out of her basement. I am going sourcing in Jill's basement. She ought to just open it up as like her own reseller rally. Everybody shows up there and just goes through her basement because there is tons of good stuff down there. I just don't have room for it at the moment, but she's been cleaning out. And as she cleans out, she gives me, another tub, another box, and I try to get it listed. No Nutty Buddies? Ooh, oh, it says, ooh, Nutty Buddies, yes. So you can eat 8 at one time in just one package. What's everyone's favorite snack cake? Um, I'm I'm kind of partial to the Nutty Buddy. I like Nutty Buddies. I like the little, like the apple pies and the cherry pies, like the Hostess ones. I really like those. Um, Not good for your diet. Boo. And Len says he likes the Little Debbie Swiss rolls. Yes. Yes, and yes. Pretty much, just about everything that somebody says here as their favorite snack cake. Ray, you need to weigh in here. You brought up the question. Is I like unless they have, like, coconut in them, I'm not a big fan of coconut at all, but, I don't buy a lot of snacks. I don't know why I put that in my mouth when I'm trying to talk here live on the show. Um, that was dumb. But, I don't even know what I was talking about now. Yeah, I always suspected Jimmy was a bit twinky. Um, yeah, the original fruit pies were the best. Oh, with that frosting on them. Strawberry Ziggers. Strawberry Ziggers, I've never heard of that. And Janelle's on board with no coconut. Yes, Cajun reseller. He just had a monster sale the other day on a DSM manual, which is like what counselors use to learn diagnosis of mental health disorders. He found it. Cajun, Chris, have you put that out there yet? I don't want to do any spoilers. I didn't. I haven't seen if you have content out there. I don't want to spoil that for you, but man, monster sale. And yes, Jill probably does have some DSMs, but his favorite is John Cito. Look it up. Okay, let's do that right now. Marinella John Cito snack cakes. They are a snack cake filled with rich cream and sweet strawberry filling, artificially flavored. Comes in an 8-pack. Oh, it's great to pack in lunch boxes and as an after-school treat or when you're listing or watching Ken versus 10. Oh, yeah, I like strawberry desserts too. Those things look great. Let me see if I can wonder if there's any better pictures. Uh, it's hard for me to do this while I'm Oh, yeah, okay. So where's my present, share screen, Google search, share. Oh, look at these right here. Let's click on that. Look how yummy that looks. Strawberry filling, some cream in there with little chocolatey sprinkles. I've never seen those. I've never seen that brand. I don't know where you get those. You can put it out there. It'll be on IG today. Storage unit find for $30. Yeah. So Cajun found this book in a storage locker clean out. He got the locker for 30 bucks. The book sold for $1,100. Boom. That's like my month right there. That'd be that in one sale. That's perfect. I want to get into storage unit auctions. I want to look into that a little more. We have some places around here, but because it's winter, they don't do a lot of the storage auctions right now because they also do them as a live auction where you show up in the parking lot and everybody bids right there. And not so much online bidding. There is some of that that goes along. I gotta list some more stuff. Um, Another pair of cool shoes right here. These were a um Mad Love. Mad Love, kind of a floral Hawaiian print. They're not overly valuable. How do you have valuable? That's it. Yeah, every counselor's dream. That's just an awesome sale. I'm happy for you, Chris. That was cool. Those Mad Love shoes, they're not worth a whole lot. They're gonna go up at about 15 bucks. And can anybody in the chat guess where I got those? Um, if you're I'll save you the typing. If you're about to guess Jill, you are correct. I got them from Jill. Again, man, I should get rather than Jill doing all my sourcing, I should get her to start taking my pictures back here. Oh, I'm going to be listing bags and backpacks and blankets. Bags, blankets, backpacks later today or tomorrow. But I am going to show a couple of backpacks that I have here. Here is another pair of shoes, a New Balance Fuel Core Energize shoe. That's a ladies size 6, and that's about 30 bucks those go for. So shout out to Jill again. You guys probably don't think I can even source. I'm just like her monkey boy that lists everything all the time. Okay, so there is how many ever? That's only 4. I'll tell you why. I got this pair of shoes. These are really cool. They are kind of like a blue leather with this suede on the toe and on the back. The brand is Cosidram. I don't know if you can see that. Cosidram. They only have one size in them, just like a Chinese size of a 46, but they're a men's size 11, and they're really, really a cool pair of shoes. And I am listing those for about 90 bucks. They go between 75 and 100, and those are I listed them as new without box. They have not been worn. And I got best offers on that. We're going to see what happens with best offers on that. I'm going to list that one. You trying to say valuable. He sounds like the weather lady in the news that can't say, yeah, we had a local uh meteorologist lady that couldn't say the word temperature. She would every time she would temperature. I don't even know how she said it, but that's not the profession to get in if you can't get to the main thing that people want to know about is what the temperature is. Bought them for my Labor Day event outfit. Those blue shoes. Happy Thursday, my friend. Lisette, New England Betty Boop is here with us right now. Happy Groundhog Day to you. Hopefully, the groundhog in your state, if you have an official groundhog, I told the story earlier. I went over to our Buckeye Chuck, who is our groundhog, our official state groundhog that predicts the weather. And he says 6 more weeks of winter. So he did not, it was a little bit cloudy this morning. He did not see his shadow. So we've got 6 more weeks of winter. Oh, you bought the flowered shoes for yourself for the Hawaiian thing. That's right. Okay. I see. I see. And if you've been watching the Reseller Clickbait podcast over time, our sponsor of the week last week was, does anybody know? Does anybody know that's not Jimmy? What was our sponsor of the week for the show last week. I got to do some shipping here after, but I just got two things going out. I've got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle like action figure that sold for 20 bucks and that Christmas ornament that I was talking about earlier that the person wanted it for $9.37. Those are my two sales right now anyway. I've got cool dudes or something. No. That was the dude wipes. Dude wipes. Those are a long standing sponsor of the show. But this week's sponsor was Prison Crocs. There was a local correctional facility, jail that had closed down here, and they had a big auction, and it was an online auction, and I bought a whole great big bag of orange Prison Crocs. I don't know what there was, like 37 pairs in there, and of the 37 pairs, there were basically five pairs that were worth selling. Transformers Earth Spark was the sponsor. That'd be cool. I should look into that. I need to talk to the Mattel people or the Hasbro. Who makes Transformers? Peppermint flavored boy wipes. Yes. They leave you feeling minty fresh and possibly tasting minty fresh. I'm not really sure. But Prison Crocs. So I've got 3 pairs here right now that I am going to list because there was only 5 pairs that were halfway good. And I had a question in the chat. Because I think these things are going to sell because what they are, they'd be great for a costume. They are authentic, inmate worn. The brand is Bob Barker, which Bob Barker, they sell a lot of clothing to prison or correctional facilities. And with the whole lot of stuff that I got, I had a number of like blue work pants and I had t-shirts, and all of those sold like pretty quickly. So I'm looking for these to go pretty quick. And looking on the site, Bob Barker, this style is discontinued now, and they are running them at about $53 for the discontinued ones. But a new pair that they've updated the new style, they're $121 a pair. So I am going to put these up at about 40 bucks a pair with best offer. I have a size, these these ones right here are a women's 12 or a men's 10 right there. And I've got, I got to ask my question in a second. I've got a second pair here that is a women's 11, men's 9 that are going up. Thank you for throwing that link in there, Lisette. I appreciate it. And Danny is here. Good morning, Danny. Hope you're feeling well these days, my friend. Good to see you. And then I have this pair right here. These are monsters. Okay, so these are like men's size 14, women's size 16. Now, I would imagine, I don't want to be disparaging, or whatever the word would be, but a lady that would wear a size 16 shoe, she probably has big old meat hooks too. And I'm afraid of those types of women. So I'm going to put these over here and shut my mouth. But that was also, if you watched the Resell Clickbait podcast last week, I kind of was running my mouth about women with big meat hooks. No, Danny's living the bedridden life. That's too bad. Hopefully you're on the mend though with that. You had a surgery recently, right? Is that what was going on still? Okay, so I have these pairs, which are a good size, They're uh men's 6, women's 8. But I have 2 pairs and there is a split back here. Now I don't know if you can repair that on a clog style shoe. I should ask Jimmy, old school flips, because he's a Croc master now. He's into the Crocs and socks look. He finally hit that age where, you know, he's he's just hip and cool like that. That he's into the Crocs and socks. But would you try to repair that in any way? Or because of what they are, would you just list it with that defect, maybe lower the price on them some and see if they sell? Because I imagine most people are going to buy these for like a costume sort of thing, one time use. So weigh in on that. If you think I should try to do something with that, if I should just not list them at all, or just list it with the defect. Good morning, Kristen. Our rural squirrel is here. It's nice to have you here. Kristen is part of the Let's Do Lunch podcast that comes out every Friday at 12 o'clock Central Time with her, Angie Resells, and Rachel Strickland. Always fun to watch that. And, um, kind of a perspective of reselling from a lady's point of view. They do a lot of stuff. It's not all lady business, but it's a good show. I always check it out when I'm listing in the afternoon, or actually usually when I'm having lunch. And I have put in my request, you know, it starts at 12 Central. That's 1 o'clock here Eastern. So, that's a little late for me for lunch, but I usually finish up. So Erin is saying Rebel, or yeah, she's not saying Rebel Junk. That's her name. She's saying Super Glue or E6000. Yes, I thought about E6000ing them. Um, but I was doing a test to see how to hold them together because the E6000 doesn't dry real quickly. And um, and then he's saying he sure hopes so. He had the back surgery, but then broke 4 bones. That's right, in his foot, and the cast has him in pain. Can't stand or walk. That it's just one thing after another, Danny, for sure. When it rains, it pours. And Lisetta saying she would list them as is, as is, as is. Hello, Kristen. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to just note that defect on both of the pairs because it is such a lady business. It is that's a good size. It's a good size shoe. And I'm almost getting down here in the listings. I'm going to throw a link there in the chat if somebody wants to join me here. I like to bring on a guest if somebody's just kind of hanging out doing listing. Hopefully you're getting some listing done of your own while this shenanigans is going on. So I'm submitting those 3 pairs that I had. I'll take pictures of those others with defects later. So I've got 8 listed. Uh, yep, God is testing me. Cass comes off tomorrow, and I sure hope I don't need another one so I can get back to life. Yes, for sure. Definitely, praying for that as well, Danny. Hopefully it all is well when you get that off and that it's healed properly. And I'm rooting for you, buddy, for sure. Get you back in walking. Won't be long. We'll be back into yard sale season. Danny is also an Ohio guy, so we got at least 6 more weeks, according to Buckeye Chuck. Okay, I am listing this. This is a Marlboro Unlimited Gear. It is a leather backpack, knapsack sort of thing. Still brand new with the tags. All the little tabs haven't been pulled off anything. And I bought that at a yard sale. I paid $7.50 for it. They wanted 10. And I also bought, I'll show this one as well. This is a Camel. Let's see if that gets up there. You can see the logo right in there. Camel cigarettes backpack. And you would buy these, once you smoke like 80,000 packs of cigarettes, I guess you could trade points in and get those things. But they were both still new in the package, and they wanted 10 for one and 5 for the other. I ended up giving her $12.50 for both of them was the best. I tried to get 10 for both, 5 for each, but she wasn't budging on that. And folks are throwing out well wishes to Danny there. Thank you. I'm in pain all the time too. Yeah. Yep. I feel for you guys for sure. It's definitely difficult. That Marlboro one, that's $100 bag though. I'm going to list it up at 100. I've seen sold comps, we'll say 75 to 100 on that and it's brand new, still with the tags. And the Camel one is about a $50 bag, or it's 45 to 50. I am going to be listing it. What do I got here? 57. Yeah, about 45, 46 bucks is what I'm listing that one at. So if those sell, and they seem to sell pretty regular when they're listed. So we are going to do that. And boom, 10. And I still got like 13 minutes, 12 minutes to spare. That's a pretty good day so far. So what else? Yeah, I threw that link in there again if somebody wants to join me for a few minutes. We usually like to do about an hour, so we got about 10, 12 minutes left here. If somebody wants to say, hey, maybe chat about, of course, the big buzz out there right now is the seller update, the winter eBay update that had just came out. A lot of folks are talking about that and how, I never want to bite the hand that feeds me, but they really didn't help that much. I mean, most of the prices, the listing fees have gone up in almost every category. I like how they word it. They say that, we've raised the pricing, the listing fees in some categories. That's just some. Okay, and by some they mean all. Not all of them. I read down through it, and unless you're selling a lot of tires, maybe you folks sell a lot of tires. I have never sold a tire. Those went down. And the stuff about getting paid for best offer or buy it now stuff is they need to do that quicker. Well, looky here, looky here, looky here.
Hey,
Then a rule squirrel.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you, my friend?
Super great. Super great.
It's good that you are always just so bubbly and fun, and it's always a
Oh,
pleasure to see you on any media platform there that I see.
that's sweet. I just, why be fussy about anything?
There you go.
It's too
I
fun.
try to be pretty positive guy most
Yeah.
of the time myself.
Yeah, I feel like that. It's supportive.
Yes.
So, what are you've got like a death pile you're trying to get through today?
Yeah, I do this show. I've got a huge death pile. I could not possibly get it done today if I had, 10 more people working with me. But
Yeah.
I try to do this show on Thursdays, Ken versus 10, where I list 10 items during this hour, And the goal is to see, and they're already drafted. They're already drafted, ready to go in the listings. I'm not actually sitting here looking at stuff. And when I did the first couple shows, I kind of got called out on that. Like, hey, that's cheating. If they're already drafted, you're not actually listing. So what I do is my goal is to see how many of the items that I list this week on the show will sell
Mhm.
before next week's show. And some weeks I do well. I think my record is I sold 8 of some items, but they were all like vintage electronic uh games and stuff that were, really kind of hot items.
Yeah.
And this week I sold 1 because the
Mm.
stuff that was listing isn't highly sought after, but it's in the pile. It does have
Yeah.
value, and eventually it's going to get listed. So,
Yeah, you gotta
uh,
get it done anyway, so
and today just so happened to be there were some shoes in the way, and I've got a bunch more bags. I listed these 2 because they are the highest dollar of all the
yeah.
ones that I have, and so I might as well get those up quick.
Yeah, I
Uh,
hear you.
and Jimmy's all about negativity. That's why we play well on
Right?
the Reseller Clickbait podcast. And
You guys do balance each other really well. I miss Jimmy, though. I used to get to see him all the time, and now I never get to
yes,
see him.
Kristen has a listing show now. Yes, with Angie
Yeah.
Resells, and that's on Wednesdays at
Tuesdays.
2, Tuesdays at 1 Central or
Yeah.
2. Yeah.
It's on Angie's channel, so I'm there just trying to, like, help her get stuff done. Hopefully, I'll get some stuff done, but it seems like if you don't carve out time to actually do it, it just doesn't get done. Yeah.
Yes. Hey, here's Lisa K.
Hey.
Lisa K. Hey. Hello,
Also,
hello.
another very super supportive person.
Yes.
Mhm.
She was watching my live that I did an Instagram live this morning from over at the Groundhog Day ceremonies around the corner. And Lisa was, and I think she's another Ohioan
Really? Okay.
for sure. Yes. So Ohio represents here. Roman and Danny and Jill and my folks
Yeah.
and Angie Resells was originally from Ohio. She
Yeah.
moved to warmer clients, or climate. So what's on your agenda for today, Kristen? What are you doing?
I gotta go get my shipping done. So I was gone for most of the week. I'm always going somewhere. So yesterday was
Yeah.
a drive day for me. So I drove all day long. I got up and started at 5 a.m., got home by 8. So
Okay.
it was all day. I didn't get any work done. So now I have to get all my shipping done. I've got some listening to
Yes.
do, and I've got a whatnot tonight. So I got to get ready for that.
Ooh.
Plus, I
Or
think
a
there's a Denver meetup group. Is Jimmy, are you going to go to that? 5280 fines.
may
Are you going to that? I want to know.
Yeah, let's find out. I'm gonna say hi to Joe and or Nicole over there at I'd Flip That. He's saying hi.
Oh my
Uh
gosh, another
he
great.
did not see his shadow, so we do have 6 more weeks of winter.
Mm. I'm going to
Yes.
have that movie on all day long, playing on repeat.
Yes, I did see that, like, the AMC channel or
Yeah.
whatever, AMC was playing that all day, today, which, what more perfect movie to play back to back to back than
Yeah.
Groundhog Day, so I'm sure that I will catch it. Um, got 3 from Colorado.
Yeah. Len and Jimmy and me. But unless there's
Yes.
somebody else that I missed.
Uh,
Yeah.
the sexy guys usually are from Ohio. I can't agree more. I can't agree more, Danny. I mean, can you imagine a studs of reselling calendar with me, Danny, and Roman, you know,
Well,
probably on the cover. We'd probably make the cover.
that sounds like something that you guys probably need to do for the Clickbait podcast is organize that.
Organize our own
Yeah.
our
We're gonna
own
need to
calendar. Eh,
No, I
we'd have to
well,
start an actual GoFundMe to make a decent donation, or buy me a coffee, because I doubt that those calendars are selling real well.
I don't know. I mean, I think they're fun. I think it's great to support anybody in the community if you can.
I got Now
Well,
I've got
I just
my
wanted to yeah.
That's a reselling calendar. I actually won that on Adam's show that he has with Gary and Rachel.
Yeah.
So
I think we have um I did the is it the Squirrel Appreciation Day, I think is the one that I sponsored. And then the Let's Do Lunch podcast birthday is on there too. In that calendar anyway.
Okay, in the calendar. I haven't looked at the day. I only looked to see what was going on my birthday. Len is saying, is that the one that Colorado Rewarn posted?
Yeah, Liz did. That's right.
Okay.
It's tonight, but
Are you going?
so Liz Perfectly is going to be there, and I thought it would be fun to go and see those guys. But I've got that whatnot at 8:00 tonight, so my time, which is 7 Central.
That's
right. No, that's 9 Central. Yeah, 9 Central.
9 Central. Yeah, 8:00. Yeah.
Are you?
I love. I am Eastern in Ohio. We are Eastern time, which is the only time zone that matters. Really, the whole world runs off Eastern time in the United States.
Well, or Central. They certainly don't run off of Mountain time. That's for sure. It's done in Mountain time.
Danny is saying that Adam was afraid to ask him to be in the calendar due to all this awesomeness. Yes. Yeah, plus, they weren't going to have a centerfold spread for Danny. You know, they decided just to go straight monthly, not the centerfold spread. And that's why, they kind of had to bypass Danny this year. That's one of the reasons.
Well, and I'm sure that your manager didn't want you to, settle for anything less.
So, Kristen, pitch some stuff. What do you got coming up? What's going on your channels, on your Instagrams, your TikToks? What are you doing?
I don't do much on my TikTok. I just repost everything that I already put on my Instagram onto my TikTok. I'm a lazy TikToker because I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid of all the comments because, Jimmy can attest. Sometimes people are mean over there, so I don't put much on my TikTok.
Here's somebody that might go to the Colorado meetup tonight. It's Bean Cam.
Oh my God. Is that the cutest little thing in the world?
There's Bean. He's playing.
What a honey.
That is fun. Okay, let's see those socks and Crocs, though. Oh, there they are. The
white Crocs.
Bean's going to chew on it. Oh, yeah. He's sporting. He's got that crisp, clean look.
Yeah. Anyway, I will let you guys go and have a good day. I just wanted to pop in.
Yes.
Tell you get your stuff done. You've got an hour.
Yep.
You can cheat and get it done as long as it's
done. I'm done with my 10 already. Yeah, we've been on almost 58 minutes, so I'm done with those 10 listings, at least the ones that I'm going to do on the show. Yeah. And I'm going to start photographing these backpacks and stuff. I've got a whole bunch of other bags and some Afghans, like the Granny Square Afghans and stuff like that that I've got to list yet. And so, yeah, my afternoon will be probably photographing and then, do some listing later on. So,
cool.
Oh, Bean's gone.
No more Bean.
Bean took off. Well. It's so yeah, enjoy your day.
Yeah.
Have a good Whatnot tonight. What are you selling tonight on Whatnot?
Vintage 90s and lingerie and slips. Oh. I know, just in time for Valentine's Day.
I might get some of those, to go with my my gold, and they light up on the bottom.
Are you kidding? They light up. Oh my God.
They do. Yeah. You can't really see it in the light there, but like when you bang on that thing, there's, oh, hey.
Ooh, good job.
It looks like a cell. Maybe that's what I got to do is bang on them shoes.
Light it up.
Let's see. I like getting a sale during the show too. That's cool. What did I sell? Oh, no kidding. How about them apples?
Was it those shoes?
Well, not those, but Ken versus 10 got the first sale already. I sold.
Oh, that you just listed just now.
Just now.
See what happens when you list? Isn't that crazy?
And they were, well, if you can see that, they were a pair of the orange Crocs.
Oh, what?
Sold for $46.99. Yeah, I think those are going to go pretty quickly just because of the brand and what they are.
Yeah.
And I was trying to see where they sold to, but
So the one that you have that has a split in it, is it the only one that you've got that's got a split?
I have 2 pairs that are the same size.
Mm,
And
mhm,
it's the same. I was hoping it's the same shoe. It's the right shoe on each of them.
mm,
Or, I could have just made 1 pair out of and
yeah.
did that. I was trying to see, oh, maybe I can look it up. How about look it up over here, Ken, on the computer? And since I haven't done my shipping, I don't know if anybody else does that. If I have not done my shipping for the day, when if I make a sale, I ship it. So
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna wait. Not gonna wait till tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, where
Sometimes
did
I'll just
these
go
go?
ship it in the middle of the day because let's just get it done.
They're going out to Illinois. Oh, wait a minute. They are an international shipment. That's the Glendale,
Oh,
Arizona for me. I don't know if it is the eBay international location,
yeah.
where stuff ships to. So
Mhm.
they are an international sale,
That's pretty cool. Good for you.
and I don't know how to tell where it actually goes to right
Uh,
now, but
yeah.
I'll
I
figure
never
that out.
look. I don't doesn't matter to me. So,
Yeah. So that's cool. Hey, how about that? Listed 10
yeah,
items, got 1 sold already,
good
and,
job.
uh and,
Isn't that
uh
crazy? When you, like, actually put stuff up there, it's weird how it just sells.
yes. Yeah, no, Jimmy did not buy them, although Jimmy could probably use a pair of orange Crocs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he needs a pair of orange Crocs for with some Broncos charms on them. Jimmy has a stalker. Did you see that? Somebody keeps sending him uh the little
Gibbets?
like charms that you put in your
I did
Crocs.
see that. The
They
gibbets?
keep
Yeah.
they keep sending him those, and he's trying to
Aw.
figure out who that is.
Oh, they don't say who it is? They just send
No,
it?
they apparently they just keep like showing up from Amazon or something. They just show up in the who's ever sending them. He suspect, his family denies that they're
Uh-huh.
sending them, but it has to be somebody that watches our show
That has the address. Yeah.
because that would know or be able to look him up from his channel. I don't know if he had the address or where they got it, but that's that's kookies.
Well,
Um,
isn't that sweet? Jimmy's got a stalker,
yeah. How about them
an
apples?
admirer.
Do you
Oh,
like Nutty Buddies, Kristen?
uh-huh, yeah, do you?
Oh, yeah. I was showing earlier. Okay, I've got some right here.
I know
And
you eat that weird. I just eat it, like
you just put it in your mouth and eat it. Yeah, but
yeah.
see, at that point, you only get 2 Nutty Buddies. I
Yeah,
get like
no.
8 Nutty Buddies.
Yeah, no, that's a
That's
lot of work, so I don't do that. I know that people eat
uh,
Kit Kats that way too. I
just
don't.
take it. Well, then you get to savor every bite, and it seems like it lasts longer. You're not investing any more calories or sugars or anything, and you get to enjoy it longer than just gnawing off the end of it.
We were
So,
talking about that on the podcast because they had a Christmas one. So it was like a white chocolate with Christmas stuff on top. Oh my
yeah.
gosh, they were good.
Those are very good.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, we're going to end this. Kristen, thank you for popping on with me. I appreciate it. And Bean Cam, we appreciate Bean jumping
Yeah.
on with us. And check out Kristen on Instagram and everywhere that her
Yeah.
bubbly personality shows up. And we will catch you next week on Ken versus 10 and on the Reseller Clickbait podcast. Mondays at 11 that comes. Oh, we got a special guest this week. We got a
Who?
we've done some lives and I don't want to spoil it. We haven't put anything out there. I'm just going to say, he's a mountain of a man though. We're just going to
Oh, that's a good clue. That's a good clue.
and
Okay.
he has treasures. And so yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
gonna be fun. That's gonna be a fun. We'll record that this week. That'll come out on Monday. Check out you're over there. Check out Kristen on the Let's Do Lunch podcast tomorrow, 12 Central
Yeah.
Time.
We got Sunny
And
Las Vegas gonna be on our show tomorrow.
oh, he's always fun. I like
Yeah.
Sonny. Sonny's a good guy for sure. So
Yeah.
all right, we're gonna call it a day. Happy Groundhog Day. I should probably just start the show all over again. Like
Oh my
right
gosh,
after that.
the irony, that would be so cool. What a good
Just go
idea. You can just like
All
let
right.
the clock flip over and then just start again.
And just hey, good morning, Ken versus 10.
I
Good
got you,
Thursday
babe.
morning. All right, everybody in the chat, thank you for coming and participating and hanging out. Hopefully you got some stuff done, and everyone have a great day and a profitable tomorrow.
See ya.
Goodbye.